Hi everyone, welcome to my Pilates at home session, or live session I should say. I hope that you all have a quiet place, a mat and yourself. Sorry I'm a few minutes late this evening, we've had a few technical problems, but we're ready to go now. So we're going to start off lying down. Lying down on your mat with your knees bent up towards the ceiling. The arms resting down by your side, the palms facing up. The knees and the feet are hip width apart. Close the eyes over here or soften the gaze and allow the back of the body to just melt and sink into the mat. Become more aware of the length in your body, your posture, and of course your breath. So you're breathing in through the nose for the count of 4 or 5 and exhaling out through the mouth with a HA sound for the count of 4 or 5. So sending your breath all the way down to your belly, maybe even your pelvis, filling up as much as you possibly can and exhaling out, just letting go, allowing the body to slow down and to rest so that you're able to focus completely on your breath. Breathing in deeply through the nose and breathing out fully through the mouth. Getting used to that rhythm of breath. In for the count of 4 or 5 and exhale out for the count of 4 or 5. Keeping that breath cycle up now. Lengthen through the neck, so slight tuck of the chin, that double chin feel. Bring your chin down towards your chest or a double chin. Press the back of the neck into the mat. Relax those shoulder blades and the arms. Allow them to feel heavy in the mat. Become more aware of the space between the lower back and the floor, that natural curve in the lower back. Feeling your body weight on your feet, maybe come up onto the toes, the balls of your feet, and then lay the heels back down, those knees staring right up at the ceiling, completely steady. Finding your core connection before we start. So think of zipping up from your pubic bone towards your belly button. So that's a lift from those inner tummy muscles. So think of going up third. Imagine if there's a lift, okay? And the first floor is your pubic bone and the top floor is the start of your rib cage. Think of going up 3 floors. So there's a lift up. And then pull the belly button in at the same time. So think third notch on the belt and third story on the lift. Hold this Pilates connection. Come back to the breath. Inhale for the count of 4 or 5. Notice how the breath now reaches out to either side of the ribs, the front and the back of the rib cage, rather than the belly. And exhale out with that HA sound. You should feel it tightening in the inner tummy muscles. Your transverse abdominis, those inner ones that wrap around your waist like a corset, starting to work and switch on. So if all this connection doesn't make sense to you right now, just start off with the breath, a slight lift in the tummy and go with it. So adding some movement now. As you breathe in, press the lower back down into the floor. Feel it tightening or shortening of the gap between the hips and the rib cage. As you exhale, release back into that natural curve in the lower back or neutral spine. Breathing in through the nose, press the lower back down. Feel a lengthening in the lower back, shortening in the gap between the ribs and the hips, and exhale, release. 2 more times just like this. So breathing in, a slight posterior pelvic tilt, and then exhale, releasing into a neutral pelvis or neutral spine. Breathe in, press down, and breathe out, release. Now last time, breathe in through the nose, press that lower back down, and exhale, release. Getting to know that lower back or warming it up. So we're going to breathe in, press the lower back down now. Exhale, lift your right leg into tabletop. So your knee is in line with your hip, your calf is parallel to the floor, toes slightly pointed. Keep the lower back pressed down, lift the left leg into tabletop. Now feet in Pilates V, your heels are together, your toes and knees are slightly apart. If you have any lower back problems or sciatica, just squeeze the knees together as well. Inhale, bring the arms up over your head. Keep the engagement in your tummy. Exhale, we come up into your 100 position. So you're going to stretch away with those fingertips, open through the chest and start pulsing vigorously from the shoulders. Inhale through the nose. As you exhale, stretch out through those legs. Squeeze the thighs together and keep going. So your easier version, you're bending through those knees. You can lower your head if you need to, but keep the chest open and keep pulsing with the arms. Chin is tucked if the head is lifted. That lower back is firmly pressed into the floor. Keep it going. Inhale and exhale. Squeeze the legs together and exhale out. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. So remember your easier version. You bend the knees back into tabletop. Keep pulsing with the arms. Any neck problems, or if your head is just heavy, you can lower the head back down, but keep pulsing. We got 2 more breath cycles. Inhale and exhale out. Last one. Keep it going. Inhale and exhale out. Lower the legs down with control. Keep the head lifted until they're on the floor. Breathe in. We bring the arms up over your head. Exhale, we come all the way up into a seated position for the roll up. So you're using your breath to bring you up. Feet stay in Pilates V. Inhale, reach towards your feet with your palms facing up. As you exhale, pull back with the belly button, scooping in through the tummy muscles. The legs are going to slide, but they're anchoring you to the floor. Inhale, find length. Keep the engagement, lower back close to the floor. Exhale out. Breathe in, reach towards your feet. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, pull back with the belly button, roll all the way down. So the easier version of this one, if you find it's too hard to come all the way up, you roll down halfway. So I'll show you the easier version now. So you're going to inhale, reach forward. Exhale, if you can do the harder or the more challenging version, go the whole way down. Inhale, hold, or bring the arms up over your head. If you're on the floor, exhale, bring it all the way up. Breathe in, reach. Exhale, roll down onto the mat. So rounding or flexion of the spine. Breathe in, arms come up and over. And exhale, use that breath. Inhale, we reach towards the feet. Palms facing up, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, scooping in. Breathe in through the nose. And exhale, come up. So if you're new to Pilates, if the breath is confusing, do the movement first. The breath will come. Breathe in, we reach towards our feet. Exhale, we roll down onto the mat. Chest is open, shoulders away from the ears. Squeeze through those legs. Inhale, find the length, palms facing up. Exhale, use a breath. We're going to do 2 more. Breathe in, reach towards your feet. Breathe out, roll down onto the mat. Engage through the core as you breathe in, bring the arms up and over. And exhale, use the breath. Inhale, reach towards your feet. The movement's always smooth and flowing with most Pilates exercises. Inhale, arms come up and over. Exhale, we're going to use the breath to come all the way up. So we're going to reach up towards the ceiling now. Reach the hands behind, place the hands behind your hips and widen the legs about hip width apart. Spread through those fingers, open through the chest. We're going to inhale, lift those hips up. Feel the length of the body, shoulder blades squeeze together, squeeze through the glutes as well. Hip bones are in line. This may be enough for you. Hold for 2 breath cycles or make it more challenging. We're going to inhale, lift that right leg. Exhale, lower. Breathe in, lift the left leg. And exhale, lower down. It's a tough one. So if you want, you can lower down and come back up. Left leg lifts up. And breathe out. Keep looking down at the midline. Breathe in, right leg. And exhale, lower. We're going to do 1 more. Breathe in and breathe out. Come all the way down to the mat now. Widen the legs out, mat distance apart. Bend the knees if you need to. If you've got tight hamstrings, to get that taller straight spine is quite difficult. The aim is to get your shoulders stacked in line with your hips, your ears in line with your shoulders. But if you're rounding here through the mid-spine, bend the knees to come up high on those sit bones. So we're going to inhale, fingertips in between the legs on the floor. Exhale, we slide forward, rounding or flexion of the spine. Inhale here. Exhale, think rebuild, restack, re-lengthen. Deep breath in, nice tall spine. Exhale, slide forward. Send your breath all the way down to the lower back. And exhale, think of restacking, rebuilding, re-lengthening. Deep breath in, shoulders back, shoulders down. Exhale, slide. Breathe in, feel the stretch. And breathe out, rebuild, restack, re-lengthen. Deep breath in, nice tall spine. Exhale, slide forward. So we're going to inhale here, get those fingers maybe in front of your heels, and then exhale, rebuild, restack, re-lengthen. Last time, shoulders stay down as you breathe in.
Breathe out, slide forward. Inhale here. And breathe out, rebuild, restack, re-lengthen. You're going to bend your knees now. Place your hands to the backs of the knees. Move the bum forward and make sure you've got lots of mat to roll back onto. So you're going to lift the feet up off the floor. Notice how you've just dropped off your sit bones, that unsteady feeling like you're going to roll back. We're going to go with it. So pull your elbows in close to the body. Pull your knees towards your shoulders, chest is open. Inhale, allow yourself to rock back. Stretch through those legs as you do. Exhale, bend those knees gradually as you come up. Every part of your spine meets the mat on the way down and every part on the way back. So if you're quite curved or lordotic in that lower back, you may find that you're missing a few vertebrae on the way up. Round out even more. Inhale, roll. Keep looking in between those legs. Don't look back to where you're going. Just trust that you're going onto your shoulders. Breathe in, roll. And exhale, bend, bring it up. 2 more. Breathe in, we roll back. And exhale, bend. We're going to bring it up 1 more time. Inhale, we roll back. And exhale, bend. We bring it up. Feet flat on the floor now. Open through the chest. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, roll down onto the mat. Now bring your arms out wide from the body. Slide your feet in closer to your hips. Allow the knees fall out to either side for a quick stretch in the inner thighs. The chest is open. Just let everything go, even the tummy muscles. Take a deep breath into the lower belly. Inhale, filling up. And exhale, just let it go completely. So we're going to do 2 more. Breathe in, fill up as much as you possibly can. And exhale, let it go. Last one, deep breath in. And exhale, we let it go. Bring your knees back together. Keep the arms out wide. Allow your knees fall to the right and turn your head to the left. So you're reaching and stretching through those arms, breathing into the left side of the body. 2 breath cycles here. Inhale through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. Last one here. Breathe in and breathe out through the mouth. Bring the knees back through the center. Allow the knees fall to the left. Arms stay out wide, holding here. Breathe in through the nose, exhale out through the mouth, and last one, deep breath in, and breathe out. So bring the knees back through the center, arms down by your side now for 1 leg circle. So bend your knees and feet hip distance apart again. Arms, stretch them down towards your heels, stretch your right leg up towards the ceiling, and point through the toes. Before you go anywhere, point and flex through that foot. So just feeling the movement in the ankle, in the toes, squeezing through the toes, separating through the toes, and then circle through the ankle and change direction. From here, turn your right knee towards your right shoulder to open up through that right hip. Press the lower back into the floor. Harder version, you're going to straighten out through that left leg and flex the foot. But I find it's easier to keep that left knee bent to ensure there's no movement from the rest of the body. We're going to inhale, circle out to the right, and exhale, come back through the midline. Breathing in, you're circling out wide, and exhaling out, you're coming back through the center. So keep it going. Breathe in, and breathe out back through the center. Inhale, circle, and exhale back through the center. So circling out, isolating through that right hip, and coming back through the center, allowing everything slow down. The breath, make sure your breath is going into your rib cage and not into your belly. And there's no movement from that left side. Breathing in, circle, and exhale back through the center. We got 1 more here. Inhale and exhale. Change direction. So you're circling inward. Don't mind me, I'm having a bit of hair trouble here. Circling inward rotation of that right hip. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, circling, and exhale back through the center. So your harder version here, you're stretching out through that left leg. Keep the lower back close to the floor, the hip bones stay in line. And if you have bad hips or tight hips, you can bend through the knee. This makes it a little easier. Breathing in and breathing out. 1 more time. Inhale and exhale. Now bend your right knee into your chest. 2 hands just below the kneecap.
pull your right knee out towards your right shoulder. Allow that left shoulder to relax. Pull the knee in so much that you feel a pinch at the top of the thigh. Inhale into it. Exhale out. One more deep breath in here. And exhale, release. Now your left hand to the inside of the right knee. Your right hand, we're going to slide it down towards that right ankle. Lift through the left foot, point the toes towards the skirting board. Inhale, hug. Inhale, switch. Full version of one leg stretch before we do the left side. So breathing in, breathing in, breathing out, breathing out. Now, if you have any knee problems, you're going to bring your hands to the back of the legs and pull the knees in. If you need to lower the head, you can. But imagine you're pushing your foot through something resistant, like treacle or honey. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale out. Keep it going. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale right leg, inhale left leg, exhale right leg, exhale left leg. Hug your knees into your chest, gently rock from side to side, and then place that right foot on the floor. Stretch the left leg up towards the ceiling, hands behind the left leg, point and flex through the foot. So feel the stretch in the shin and the calf. It's really normal to get foot cramps in Pilates, so this is a nice way of loosening out through the toes and the feet, so that you won't get foot cramps. Now, start to circle outward with that left ankle. Squeeze through the toes here. Any opportunity to move through the toes and the feet, change direction, go the other way. And now release the arms down by your side. Make sure you're not pressing into that right foot. Lengthening through the spine, turn your left knee out towards your left shoulder. Press the lower back into the floor and start to circle through that left leg. Now you can straighten out through that right leg here if you want. The harder or more challenging version, and you're going to really feel it in the core if that right leg is straight. Breathe in and breathe out. Open through the chest. Make sure that lower back isn't lifting. Breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. Close the eyes or soften the gaze with this one. It's a nice way of getting to know or maybe noticing if anything is moving other than that ball and socket joint in the left hip. Inhale and exhale out. So a couple more here. And we're going to change direction. You can make the circle bigger. Once that circle is bigger, there's more of a chance of the rest of the body moving. Now change direction. So inward rotation. We're circling in with that left side. If you're getting tired, you bend through that right knee. It's more important to isolate through that left hip. Inhale. And exhale out. Breathing in, filling up. And breathing out, letting go. We're going to do 4 more here. And last 2. Now bend that left knee into your chest. Hands on your shins. Hug the knee out towards your left shoulder. You can straighten out through that right leg if you want here. Drop the right shoulder into the floor. Pull in so tight that you feel a pinch at the top of the left hip. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out. Bring your right knee to join. So we're going to do a leg over head exercise now. These aren't for everyone. So if you find it's too hard, just work on getting the hips a little bit up off the floor. And then practice to get higher every time. So you're going to take a deep breath in here. As you breathe out, bring the legs over the head. So knees towards your face. Inhale, you flex and widen. Your knees should be shoulder width apart. As you exhale, you lower the spine down with control. Keep the head on the floor. Inhale, point through the toes. Circle out wide and back to the start. Breathe in here. Exhale, legs overhead. Inhale, flex and widen. Exhale, bring the spine down. Breathe in, circle, back to the start. Breathe out, legs up and over. Inhale, flex and widen. Exhale, bring the spine down. Breathe in, circle, back to the start. Breathe out, legs overhead. Inhale, flex and widen. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, point, bring it back to the start. One more time. Breathe out. Inhale, flex and widen. Exhale, bring the spine down. Inhale, point, bring the legs back together. We're going to change it now. So flex and widen. Think shoulder, hip width apart. Starting off from this position, neck long. Breathe out, bring the legs up and over. Inhale, point, bring the legs together here. Exhale, guide the spine down slowly with pointed toes. Fight to keep your head on the floor. Breathe in, just flex and widen. Breathe out. Inhale, point, bring the legs together. Exhale, trying to keep those legs poker straight as you bring it down. Inhale, flex and widen. Exhale. Inhale, point, bring the legs together. Exhale, bring the spine down. Inhale. Last time, breathe out. Inhale, point, bring the legs together. Exhale, bring the spine down. And then flex and widen. Two knees joined together, hands on your shins, double leg stretch. So you're gonna lift through the head and the chest. Breathe in, hug the knees in so tight the bum lifts or wants to. Exhale, stretch through those arms and legs, palms facing up, legs hovering off the floor. Breathe in, hug in tight. Exhale, we stretch and lower. Breathe in, easier version. Head stays on the floor, you can lift the legs higher. But squeeze through those thighs. Try and get your bum up off the floor as you breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, hug in, and breathe out, stretch. Breathe in, hug, and exhale, stretch and squeeze. Inhale, and exhale, stretch and squeeze. Inhale, exhale, stretch and squeeze. Two more, breathe in, and breathe out. Last one, inhale, and exhale. Okay, feet to the floor again. Nice one to stretch out the front of the body into shoulder bridge. So arms down by your side, stretch your fingertips towards your heels. Heels as close to your hips. If you can get them right up to your bum, do it. Okay, knees and feet hip distance apart. They're not going out to either side. Breathe in, press the lower back into the floor. Breathe out, we push through those feet, peel up. So extension of the spine here. Inhale at the very top, squeeze through the glutes, press down with those arms. Exhale, release the spine down vertebrae by vertebrae. So you're moving from the sternum, releasing the upper back, the mid spine, the lower back, separating those last few vertebrae, release the hips. Breathe in, press the lower back down. Breathe out, push with the feet. Inhale at the very top, squeeze through the glutes. And exhale, release the spine down slowly. Control, pull the belly button in, trying to get those ribs and hips as close together as possible at the very end. Feel your hips go into their natural shape. Two more like this, and then we're gonna step it up. So breathe in, we press the lower back down. Breathe out, we push and lift up. Inhale at the very top, squeeze through the glutes, press down with the arms. Exhale, release. Keep the knees steady. Release the hips into their natural shape. Last time like this, breathe in, we press the lower back down. Exhale, we push and peel up. Inhale at the very top. So think of your knees as flashlights. So that steady beam up towards the ceiling, no movement in it. Release the hips down, pulling the belly button in. Release the last few vertebrae and your hips into their natural shape. More challenging, breathe in, press the lower back down. Breathe out, push with the feet, lift up. Okay, so you're gonna come up onto the balls of your feet. Any lower back problems, just keep doing what we were doing before. If you can, slip your hands in underneath your lower back, coming up onto the upper arms and the elbows. So real extension of the spine to the extreme here. Now this might be enough for you here. Keep the length in the neck, go a little bit further. You inhale, stretch your right leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, you lower down in line with that left thigh. We're gonna do 4 more here. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, lower down. Breathe in, lift up. And exhale, lower down. 2 more, breathe in. Keep those hips steady. Your hands are helping you stay in place. Last one, breathe in and breathe out. Bend through that right knee. Bring your right knee in towards your shoulder and then place the ball of your foot back down on the floor. Push the hips a little higher. If you find it's hard to get your hands in underneath the lower back, cup the bum cheeks and just push them up. Or do your best to just stay up without the help of the hands. Okay, we're gonna go with the left side. Breathe in, straighten up. Exhale, lower down in line with your right thigh. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, lift up. And exhale, lower down. We got 2 more. Breathe in, lift. And exhale, last one. Breathe in and breathe out. Bend through that knee. Bring it into your shoulder. Feel a nice stretch. Hold it and then lower it back down to the floor. So before you come down, release the arms. Allow them to rest out wide from the body, palms facing up. Walk the balls of the feet further away and then bring the spine down slowly. controlled, relax through the hips at the very end. So a quick stretch here. You're going to bring your right leg over your left, double cross if you've got bendy legs, and then allow the legs fall to the left, squeeze through the thighs, reach that right arm to the right and look over your right shoulder. Deep breath into the right side here. Exhale out. Squeeze the thighs together, feel it in the glutes, the top of this right hip as well. And exhale back through the center. We're going to go the other way. So uncross and cross the other way. Left leg over right. Right foot comes to the floor before you allow the knees. Fall to the right, turn your head to the left. Feel that deep stretch on the left side. Breathe into it, squeeze through the thighs. Feel it in the left glute, the hip as well. And breathe out, back through the center. Okay, hug your knees into your chest here. Hands to your shins, gently rock from side to side. And then place the hands to the backs of the legs. We're going to roll up. Deep breath in, breathe out, come up into a seated position. So come over onto your right side now. You're going to lower down onto your right tricep for side kick. So you're resting on the right tricep, press into the right side of the rib cage as well. Slide forward with that right leg and press into the outer edge of the right foot. The left leg is in line with that straight spine. You're going to lift it up slightly. Left hand side sit up as well. You can adjust this if you have any neck problems or you find it's really uncomfortable. If you've got bony hips, bend through that right knee. It's going to help. Breathe in, we kick forward with the left leg. Exhale, we flex and kick back twice. So breathing in, kick forward, and exhale, pulse back twice. Inhale, point, kick forward. Exhale, flex, kick back twice. Breathe in, point, and breathe out. Inhale, point, kick forward. Exhale, flex, kick back twice. So you're trying to keep the upper body strong and steady by zipping up through the tummy muscles. And then also stabilizing through the shoulders at the same time. That left elbow is directly up towards the ceiling. You're pressing into your right tricep. Breathe in, kick. Exhale, flex, pulse back. Press into the outer edge of the right foot. Extension of that left hip and flexion as you kick forward. The hip bones stay in line. 2 more here. Breathe in and breathe out. Last one, inhale and exhale, kick back. Take hold of that top foot. Pull the heel to your bum for a quad stretch. Kick into your hand and release through that left shoulder. Bring it behind the body. Deep breath in here. Keep pushing forward and then exhale, let go. You're going to place that left hand out in front. Push yourself up onto your right hand for side bend. So full version of side bend. You're planting your left foot in front of your right ankle. That right hand is really close to the right hip. The chest is open, spread through the fingers. Give yourself as much of a strong base as you possibly can. You're going to swing or lead with this left hand. Inhale, we lift, reach, bend. Push into the left foot, squeeze the thighs together. Exhale, you lower down with control. Frame the right side of your face with your left hand. So breathe in, you lift, reach, bend. And exhale, lower down. Easier version, just bend a knee. Inhale, you lift, reach, bend. And exhale, lower down with control. Breathe in, you lift, reach, bend. Press into your fingertips. Press into the base of your fingers. We got 2 more. Breathe in, lift, reach, bend. Hips go nice and high, creating a banana-like shape with the body. Last one, breathe in and breathe out. Swing the legs forward. Now, legs a little wider than hip width apart for saw. Flex through the feet. Again, get your tall spine. Shoulders stacked over your hips, chest is open. There's length in that mid part of your body as well. Arms out wide, deep breath in. Exhale, right little finger, try and saw off your left little toe. Reach back with the left arm, look over the left shoulder. Breathe in here, breathe out. So draw the shoulders down as you stretch back and forward. Inhale, open through the chest. Just as important, that straight spine in the center. Pull the shoulders down. That back palm or left palm is down as you cross over. Inhale, open. Exhale. So you're trying to saw your little toe off with your little finger, but you mightn't reach your little toe. It doesn't matter. You're just reaching in that direction. Notice if your bum is moving. It should be glued to the floor. Those sit bones do not move.
Inhale, open up. Exhale, cross. Breathe in, open the chest. Exhale, saw. Breathe in, open through the chest, and exhale. Last one on both sides. Inhale, exhale, saw. And one more time, breathe in and breathe out. Now swing the legs to the right, come over onto your left side. So we're going to do side bend first. Full version, you're spreading through those right fingers. Press into the fingertips as well. Lengthen through the legs. The right foot, you're placing it in front of the left ankle. There's a softness in the knees with these ones. And you're going to lead with this right arm. So breathe in, we lift, reach, bend. Reach the hips high. And exhale, lower down with control. Easier version, you bend a knee, breathe in, lift, reach, bend. And exhale. Use the breath with this one. Think breathe in, lengthen. And exhale. Breathe in, lift, reach, bend. And exhale, come down with control. 2 more, breathe in. Find that banana-like shape. It's a lot on that bottom shoulder. So use your hand as well. 1 more time, feel the bend. And exhale, bring it down. Okay, over onto your left tricep now, or move down onto your left tricep for your side kick. Slide forward with that left leg. Press the outer edge of the left foot into the floor. If you have bony hips or it's uncomfortable, bend through the knee. Right leg in line with your straight spine. Right hand in your side sit-up position if you can manage it. Lift up through the right leg. Breathe in, we kick forward. Flexion of the hip. Exhale, pulse back twice. Breathe in, point, kick forward. Exhale, kick back twice. Breathe in, point, and breathe out. Inhale, point, kick forward, and exhale. Notice if the upper body is moving around the place. Stop it by zipping up. Inhale, point, exhale. Breathe in, and breathe out, kick back. Anchor with that left thigh or that left leg by pressing the outer edge of the foot into the floor. Inhale, see if you can swing the leg right out in front of the face. Breathe in, kick, exhale, pulse back twice. Last 2 here, breathe in and breathe out. 1 more time, inhale. Now exhale, reach back with that right hand, take hold of the right foot, push forward with the hip, bend the elbow behind, push forward as much as you can. Feel the stretch in the quads and the hip flexors. Relax into the stretch, deep breath in, breathe out, let it go. Roll over onto your belly now. So single leg kick, you're on your forearms. A sphinx position ideally, but if you have any lower back problems, you can move the arms out wider. You can bring the fingers in closer to each other and press the hips into the floor. And this may be enough for you, especially if you suffer from lower back problems. You might not need the kick at all. But if you're good to go, press the hips, the pubic bone into the mat. The chest is lifted and open. You're looking just ahead of those thumbs or in between them. We inhale, kick twice with our right heel, right bum cheek, and release. Inhale, left, twice, and release. Breathe in and breathe out. So think of this as your resting period. You're pushing the hips, the pubic bone into the floor. So think that triangular shape between the hip bones and the pubic bone. It's glued to the mat. Engage through the tummy muscles, even by lifting that belly button up off the mat. You can feel the tightening in the waist or the lower tummy. Open through the chest. Keep checking in. Are your shoulders by your ears? The head is steady. Inhale, kick twice. Exhale, release. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale and breathe out. Inhale, kick twice. Exhale, release. Breathe in. Kick, kick, release. Inhale, kick, kick, and release. Nearly there. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe out. If you have any pinching in the lower back, remember, move those arms out wider. Last one. In, out. 1 more time on the left side and bring it down. Okay, stack the hands, take a little break. You bend your knees, flex the feet up towards the ceiling and gently rock from side to side. So wag your tail. The weight of the lower part of your legs are allowing those feet come closer to the floor, getting a massage into the outsides of the thighs, the quads. You can rest the head here, either forehead to your hands or turn your head to the side if that's more comfortable. And then you're going to reach those arms behind. So this may be as far as you get with this one, but if you can, take hold of your feet or your ankles even, maybe just above the ankles. Now, press the hips into the floor, squeeze the shoulder blades together, kick into your hands. See if you can get your knees up off the floor, tuck the chin in slightly, come up as you breathe in, breathe out, see if you can start to rock. Now this is a really tough one, it's called rocking, and it's really, really difficult to get any movement whatsoever. It's not one if you've just had your dinner, but try it. See if you can get the knees higher. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and release. Okay, arms out wide from the body now. Flip the palms up towards the ceiling. So palms up towards the ceiling. Your shoulders are coming up towards your ears. Turn your head to the right and rest your left ear on the floor. And just breathe into the lower back. So let it go. Exhale out. One more breath cycle here. Inhale. And exhale out. You're going to bring your hands in underneath your shoulders. Make sure that your feet are on the mat for this one. So spread through the fingers. You're going to push yourself up onto your knees first. So before you come up into a full plank position, make sure those hands are directly in line with your shoulders. Push into the hands, middle fingers facing forward. Get your pelvic tuck. So this is your posterior pelvic tuck. You're closing the gap between your ribs and your hips. Your tailbone's tucked under. There's no extension like this in the lower back. You want to be strong in that lower back. Push up into your full plank. Hold here. 2 breath cycles. Inhale. Breathe out. Inhale. And breathe out. One more. Inhale. And breathe out. Lower the knees to the floor. Untuck the toes. Breathe in here. As you breathe out, bend the elbows and lower down onto the mat. We're going to push up into swan dive. So inhale, you lift the chest. Exhale, you just let go, rock forward. Breathe in, lift. Exhale. So it's the opposite of the rolling exercises. Rocking on your belly. And make sure that your legs are poker straight. There's no bend in those knees, you'll hurt your back. Exhale, you rock. Inhale, you push up. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, lift it up. Breathe out, let go. Breathe in. Breathe out, let go. Breathe in one more time. Breathe out, let go. And breathe in. Push yourself back onto your knees. Bum to heels, come up onto the fingertips. And just shift the body weight from side to side here. So the opposite of all that extension, you're going to bring your forearms out in front. Rest your head down. And gently rock from side to side a little bit more. Now we're going to flip over into a seated position again. Do the opposite of what we've been just doing, some rolling exercises. So hands to the backs of the legs is easier. Hands to your shins, closer to your ankles, more challenging. You're going to tuck through the chin, get those elbows close to the body. Breathe in, allow yourself to rock. Exhale, bring it up. You're balancing just off the sit bones. Inhale and exhale, bring it up. Breathe in, roll, and breathe out, bring it up. Inhale, rock back, and breathe out. Inhale, roll, and exhale, come up. Last 2 here. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Breathe in and breathe out. From here into seal, so the soles of your feet are together. Your palms are open. You're going to slip your hands in beneath or underneath the ankles. So just so you can see, your hands, you're going to bring them in between the legs, scoop the ankles up, balancing just off the sit bones. If this is impossible for you, hands to your knees. So you're going to breathe in, roll back. Exhale, bring it up. See if you can do that bit first. And then you add a clap like a seal. So you inhale, roll onto your shoulders, clap, clap. Exhale, bring it up, clap, 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 clap. So the clap is just to show you that you've control over the exercise. Breathe in, you're clapping like a seal twice, and exhale, it's also quite a bit of fun. So breathe in, you're going to roll, clap the feet if you have a chance. Exhale, bring it up, clap, clap. 2 more, breathe in, and breathe out. Last one, inhale, clap, clap, and exhale, bring it up. Okay, so uncross the legs, hands to the backs of the legs now. Feel where the bony bits on your bum are.
You're going to glue them to the floor, squeeze the knees and the feet together and lift your calves up so they're parallel to the floor or your mat. Open through the chest. Inhale, see if you can lengthen through that right leg. Exhale, bend. Breathe in, lengthen. And breathe out. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, bend. Breathe in, lengthen. And exhale, bend. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, bend. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in, left leg. Exhale, bend. One more time, right side. And bend on the left side. Try the two legs. Squeeze the legs together. Straighten them out. Open through the chest. See if you can reach up. Let go. Full teaser position. Inhale. Exhale out. One more time. Breathe in and breathe out. Lower the left leg. Bring your right leg over. Move forward in the mat. Make sure you have lots of mat to roll back onto for boomerang. So you're going to breathe in, reach towards your feet. Breathe out, you roll back. Arms first, legs closely behind. Inhale, crisscross. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, upper body forward. Arms back. Forehead towards your knees. Breathe out. Inhale, crisscross. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, reach back, upper body forward. So easier version of this one, you place your hands beside your hips throughout the exercise. So you're giving yourself a bit of support both ways. Breathe out. Inhale, crisscross. Exhale, bring it up. And inhale, round forward. One more time. Let's do it a little bit slower. So you're going to crisscross here. Exhale. See if you can pause on the way up. And then lower those legs down with control. Bend your knees, feet flat on the floor, hands to the backs of the legs. Deep breath in, chest is open. Exhale, roll all the way down onto your mat. So you're going to bring the arms out wide from the body now. Tuck in through the chin. Lift the two knees so you're 2 feet off the floor. Knees are into your chest and gently rock from side to side. So feeling the massage in the base of the spine. Allowing your breath to slow down. The chest is open. Maybe move the head from side to side here. I'm very warm here, but if you're cold, grab a blanket or a cushion. So making yourself comfortable and allowing yourself to slow down. Stretch the arms up towards the ceiling, spread through the fingers, reach the feet up as well to join. Bend through the knees so that you feel the arms and the legs are heavy in their sockets. Now gently add that rock. So legs out wider if you feel off balance. Swaying from side to side. Now crunch up the toes, squeeze or make 2 fists with the hands. You're going to reach those fists up towards your toes. See if you can lift the tail. Crunch up your face, close the eyes, create as many wrinkles as you possibly can in your face. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, just allow the body fall into whatever position feels nice for you. Resting on your mat. Let go of any tension anywhere, everywhere. Close the eyes over, soften the gaze again, back to the start. You're letting go of your tummy muscles and you're allowing your breath to find your belly again. Notice the weight of the arms, the weight of the legs. If you're holding on to any stress, maybe in the mind or the body. If you're uncomfortable, if you need to move, move now. And then find some stillness where you are. Take your attention inward to your body and to your breath. To how you're feeling right now after doing a lot of hard Pilates. Softening through the muscles in your face, the creases between the eyebrows, the hairline, the temples, the frame of your face, your jaw, your chin. Maybe move the head from side to side again. And just allow the back of your head, your skull, to melt into the mat and let go. Moving down through the neck, the shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Feel the breath in your chest, your heart center. And as you breathe out, allow those shoulder blades melt into the floor and let go completely. The arms joining, the upper arms, the elbows, the lower arms, the wrists, right down to your fingertips. Notice that breath travel further than your heart center into your belly, your hips. Take a deep breath in. Fill up with positive energy. And as you breathe out, let go of anything negative, anything holding you back from just being here. The thighs heavy, the knees soft. Moving down through the lower legs, the calves, the heels, the feet, the toes. Take a deep breath in. Send your breath to every point, every destination in your body. And as you exhale, surrender on every level into your mat and let go. Now wriggling from your fingers, from your toes. Gently moving your head from side to side. Feeling parts of your body wake up bit by bit. You're going to stretch your arms over your head. Coming back to the length of your body again. Point through those toes. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out with the sigh through the mouth. One more deep breath in, stretching as if you're taking the first stretch of the day. And then exhale, let go, contract. Slide your feet in one at a time. The soles of the feet finding the mat. Allow the knees fall to the right. Reach your arms overhead to the left and breathe into the left side. And breathe out, bring it back through the middle. Knees to the left, arms overhead to the right. Breathe into the right side. And breathe out, come back to center. Right knee coming to the chest, followed by the left, hands to the backs of the legs. Gently rock from side to side. And then take a deep breath in, hug the knees in, breathe out, rock up into a seated position. Coming up slowly. So cross leg now, hands to your knees,
Open the eyes if they're not open already. Bring your shoulders up to your ears. Feel the tension and then let them drop back down again. Inhale, you're going to lift the chest. Pull your elbows into your rib cage. And exhale, pull the belly button towards your lower back, rounding out, elbows down towards your thighs. And release. Thank you so much for doing Pilates with me this evening. I hope you enjoyed the session. And if you did, maybe have a look at my YouTube channel and watch a few more. I hope to see you next week at Wednesday, 6:45. Take care. Enjoy your evening.